Bro Sanchez, just one who's out there in the fight to teach. Bro Sanchez, you got the story right, and now I see, yeah. Bro Sanchez. Bro Sanchez, just one who's out there in the fight to teach. Bro Sanchez, you got the story right, and now I see, yeah. Bro Sanchez.
Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. We about to have us a good roast session on a Friday night. You know I got to get him. Yeah, I got to get him, man. I got to get him. I got to get him, man. I got to get him. Yeah, man. This nigga waited all this time to tell us his big ass was abducted by aliens. To those who just coming in the building, man, salutes, man. I see y'all in the chat. Taz, what up, man? Matrix Media, Black Girl, Magic K Gomez. Yeah, we got us a good roast tonight, man. You know, if people still take this guy serious right now, something wrong with him, bro. So now young Pharaoh been abducted. Listen, y'all. Remember how we used to say it's so fucking rare for black people to get abducted by aliens? Remember that? And about the 90s and shit, drop a 1 in the chat room if you rocking with Bro Sanchez. You know I'm not making that up. Come on, Taz, tell them, come on, how many of y'all can really vouch for this shit? In the 90s, niggas was making jokes about why don't the UFOs ever abduct black people? Come on, drop a 1 if I'm telling the truth about that. That is a fact. And this was not too long ago. Drop a 1. One niggas making jokes about black folks don't get abducted. Only white folks get abducted. Wasn't that a major, like, little comedian point, y'all? So check this out, right? You got all these niggas, and hold on a second. Like I was saying, yo, this nigga here It's the next one on the list to say that he was abducted by aliens. Now, it's very rare that aliens come to the hood. It's very rare that aliens abduct black people. And then again, if they gonna abduct a black person, why would it be the Prince of Pan-Africanism? And y'all mean to tell me that Umar got abducted by aliens came to visit him before Mama Oshun did? Aliens came to visit Umar before the spirit of Marcus Garvey. Aliens came and visited Umar before Frederick Douglass, y'all. Before any of the spirits of the founding fathers who he founded his school off of, none of them niggas ain't came back to visit Papa. But UFOs have. UFOs travel light years across the goddamn galaxy, across the universe, light years across the universe to come holler at young Pharaoh and Umar Johnson. People y'all know it's only crazy motherfuckers that say they been abducted by aliens. You know, if a motherfucker go on record stating that they been abducted by aliens, they ain't got no business handling with your goddamn children. You don't need a nigga who was abducted by aliens around your children. Because if he is telling the truth, you don't know what the fuck them aliens did to him. If that nigga telling the truth, he might get some alien juice on your goddamn children. Hey, if this nigga telling the truth, he better hope he ain't telling the truth. He just disqualified himself as a preacher of a school. Nigga, you need to be motherfucking quarantined. Y'all niggas the one putting these diseases in society and shit. Niggas like you, young Pharaoh, y'all going up there fucking them aliens sticking probes in your asses and shit, and then you're coming back down here looking for cookies and shit, spreading all them goddamn other planetary diseases out this bitch. We need to quarantine all you motherfucking weirdos. Listen, all of you niggas that said you been abducted by aliens, we appreciate your honesty. We need to start signing petitions right now that we want you motherfuckers out of the regular society. Because now that we know that aliens are real, we can debate about who they are and what they are and where they are. I got my own theories and speculations. But I know one thing. Any human that has made contact with these foreign goddamn beings shouldn't be in a regular society with us, and they damn sure shouldn't be telling us a goddamn thing, because we don't know if that's the alien talking through them niggas. So now you got two goddamn nutcases, both of them promoting the Egyptian and out of Africa shit, talking about they been abducted by aliens. Ain't no other people in Black America saying this shit but them. And pay attention, because it's gonna be some more niggas say that they was abducted too. And this whole I was abducted group is a secret society of goddamn grifters. They say if you tell a lie big enough, people will believe it. Now, aliens drove light years across the goddamn universe so that they can holler at young Pharaoh and Umar Johnson. Now, you know goddamn well if aliens came to the earth, they want to go to nuclear plants. They want to go to ammunition plants. They want to see how humans process their food. Nigga, they going to goddamn the world's top farmers. They going to get cows and shit. They going to they going to definitely be at our nuclear plants. And they definitely going to be at a lot of our top research places. But I didn't know they was going to be in Wilmington, in Philly, looking for Papa, the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Them motherfuckers took a stop in Buffalo and said, let's holler at young Pharaoh right quick when we leave the goddamn White House. Y'all want us to believe this shit, nigga, that aliens came every nigga wanna be special and chose, so much so that they don't mind saying, you know what, aliens abducted me. And they was doing experiments on me and shit, sticking stuff in my ass, you know, playing with my penis. You want that clout that bad? You want to be so different than everybody else? You want to be the nigga to say, well, I was abducted and you wasn't. They chose me. They flew across goddamn many galaxies to holler at Umar. These are some very narcissistic weirdos. Like, you got to think of a nigga mindset. I want to be the nigga that said I was experimented on and probed and been up in a ship with foreign motherfucking beings. You a goddamn psycho. Young Pharaoh, Umar Johnson, all y'all niggas that's talking about that you niggas been abducted, you're some fucking weirdos. And if you telling the truth, we shouldn't be shaking hands with you niggas and touching you and all that, nigga. We definitely got to go and quarantine you niggas and get you out of the regular society once you tell us some shit like that. Let's check this shit out.
Because an alien visited me in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, official wife. I'm never single. Every single mother is my unofficial wife. I'm never single. I'm never single. I'm just not officially married, but I'm never single. I know you can't understand, overstand, and understand that. Are aliens real? Yes, aliens are real. Because an alien visited me in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida right now.
And you just now telling us in 2024 when a nigga asked you the question. So aliens visited you and abducted you, but you didn't say nothing about it to 2024. What were you waiting on, nigga? Why you didn't tell us? Oh, I think I know why, because you think we would have been like, get them to donate to your school, nigga. So you waited to 2024 when a motherfucker asked you, is aliens real, to break this story that aliens abducted you. You know, a woman that got abducted by humans wouldn't even wait that long to tell a story. Nigga, you got abducted by advanced humanoid beings, extraterrestrials, and you waited this long to tell it. And you're telling it like it's just a part of your childhood memory, like it's some regular shit. You ain't telling it traumatized. Anybody that's been abducted will be traumatized. I'm gonna show you how you know these niggas are full of shit. Any form of abduction will cause traumatization. But every time a nigga explain alien abduction, they act like it was a good thing, like it's special. Motherfucker, if anybody just come snatch you off the goddamn streets unexpectedly, that's gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck? Let alone some aliens, nigga. And they doing shit to you. Nigga, I would have been shitting and pissing all on myself, nigga. Nigga, I would have been goddamn crying like a bitch. Help, help! Nigga, you would have heard me all down the street, nigga, some motherfucking aliens abducting me. And I couldn't wait till I get back home and tell everybody about it. They would have been like, this nigga went crazy. We know he ain't, something happened to him. Cause he just been talking about it ever since nonstop in a hysterical way. Yeah, motherfucker, I was abducted. I'm telling y'all, listen to me. It can happen to you. Yo, my whole life would have been dedicated to letting humans know your ass can be abducted. This shit ain't no game. Why is he the prince of Pan-Africanism? He should be the prince of planet 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. What the fuck? How is these niggas getting abducted by aliens still talking about life started in Africa, nigga? Life could have started on whatever planet them aliens from that abducted y'all goddamn weirdos. You niggas ain't making no sense. The Egyptians ain't came back to see you niggas. Aliens came back to see you niggas. How the fuck you get off the UFO ship and still call on Mama Oshun? Listen to this shit, y'all. Let's run this back. We gonna be up roasting this, man. He shouldn't have done it. No.
PMG is Little Africa, America. FDMG is Little Africa in America. I'm never single. Every single mother is my unofficial. I'm never. Every single. I'm just not official.
I don't get how the fuck you get off a spaceship and come back collecting single mamas, nigga. Like the aliens didn't make you, didn't give you goddamn, man, them aliens ain't upgrade you at all. I don't understand. You niggas get abducted by these aliens. They do experiments on y'all, but y'all still come back like the rest of us niggas, begging and shit, asking for donations and shit. Aliens ain't gave you niggas no apps and perks. Just probed you niggas in the ass and went on.
So you can't understand. Are aliens real? Yes, aliens are real. Because an alien visited me in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, but I used to live in. I'm in Jackson. And when I was in the 3rd grade, Jackson, Carolina, 9-year-old, 8.
Aliens abducted. Hey, look. Aliens abducted UFO, abducted Umar ass. And when he was on the ship, they said, we about to perk him up, right? Go on, cut him open. We about to give him the gift of repeating the fuck out of his goddamn self.
Are aliens real? Yes, aliens are real. Because an alien visited Jacksonville. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, but I used to live in. I'm in Jackson. And when I was in the 3rd grade, Jackson, North Carolina, 9-year-old, 8. Me and my mother were looking at the window for a UFO. A UFO. Now that might be expedition. It was a UFO. We watching this UFO. It kept swirling around, way up in the sky though. They had all these lights, and it was one in a circle. My mom said, "Okay, it's time." So I go to bed, but I'm not sleeping. I go to bed. Jacksonville, North Carolina. The next thing you know, this yellow thing walked into. It was about 3 feet tall, shaped like a man, but no features. No, it was just pure yellow light, shaped like a man, with no features. Pure yellow. I'm scared as shit. I want to call my dad, but I'm scared. Because we just saw a UFO like 2 hours ago. And this little yellow man, stocky too, he was built like he was a bodybuilder. But all you could see, yellow light in no eyes, no mouth, pure yellow. I'm acting like I'm asleep. I don't want him to know I'm woke. And then all of a sudden, he ran up to me, punched me in my face. I just knew I had a black eye, or I just knew I had a black eye, or I just knew I had a black eye, broke nose, ran out the room, got up, and in a by an alley. They said, "Boy, go to bed." I said, "Umi, just saw that spaceship. It was real." Because right after you sent me to bed, this little yellow man with no face, made of pure yellow light, came into my room, punched me in the damn face like I had a broke nose, but I didn't. So let me ask y'all this. My alien expert, I'm going to my. Does anybody have for the yellow being of pure shape of a man, 3 feet, came into my room, awake, I was not awake, got into the lights was out, 3 feet, pure yellow light, tried to act like I was asleep. Somehow he knew I was woke, punched me in the face. Does anybody have an alien interpretation? telling y'all the truth. I'm not making this. See, some of y'all have never had spiritual experience.
Why is this nigga calling a alien abduction a spiritual experience when that was an extraterrestrial experience? You mixing them up. You see, if a spirit would have visited you, like Mama Oshun or Frederick Douglass, right? One of our African American spirits. Why mark the spirit of God didn't visit you? See, I like what Malcolm X said. Malcolm X said he was visited by the spirit of Elijah Muhammad. Now, some people don't believe him, but I want y'all to realize it don't matter if you believe him or not. It's the message is that I was inspired by another man, another great black man. Young Pharaoh and Umar are so egotistical and they're so psychotic and delusional and they're so fucking narcissistic that they can't give another man any credit. So it'll be too much like right to say the spirit of Frederick Douglass visited me or the spirit of Marcus Garvey visited me. Nope, the spirit of aliens visit this nigga. You know what I'm saying? These niggas stay calling up in the sky to African ancestors, but when they get visited, it's by E.T. Let's rewind this and break it down, because it's a lot of bullshit he was saying.
Are aliens real? Yes, aliens are real.
Y'all can't hear the nigga? Let me cut it up a little.
Because an alien visited me in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
Aliens cut that nigga open and said, you know, every time we abduct a human, we got to give them, you know, little abilities and perks. So when the aliens cut that nigga open, they said, you know what? Yeah, go on, cut him open. We're going to give him a few perks. And they said, actually, we just going to give him one. We're going to give him one good one. And that's the ability to repeat himself over and fucking over. I'm telling you, that's what the aliens gave Umar.
Florida right now, but I used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida right now, but I used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And when I was in the 3rd grade in Jacksonville, North Carolina, 9 years old, 8 years old, me and my mother were looking out the window and we saw a UFO.
You saw a UFO, and when you saw it, it came to you and picked you up. Oh, y'all know I'm about to get him.
We said, is that a UFO? I said, nah.
We said, is that a UFO? No, that's Mama Oshun.
That might be a plane. Maybe that's the military expedition, military air. It was a UFO. So we watching this UFO. It kept swirling around. So it was way up in the sky, though. But it had all these lights, and it was going in a circle. And my mom said, okay, it's time for you to go to bed. So I go to bed.
Hold up. Your mama saw a goddamn UFO in the sky swirling around and said, okay, bedtime. Bro, you don't know how to lie too good. You do not know how to lie too good, bro. This is a horrible lie. And whoever believe this shit can't be from the streets. Because, nigga, you ought to know this is a goddamn lie. Come on, listen to what the nigga's saying.
But I'm not asleep. You know how you laying down in your bed before you fall asleep? Jacksonville, North Carolina. And the next thing you know, this...
Don't tell me that an alien came in your bedroom, brother. This finna sound like a sexual encounter now.
Yellow thing walked into my room. It was about...
A motherfucking yellow alien, y'all. Now, he remember all these specifics, even though it happened when he was 9 years old, and he just telling us in 2024. Let's go think about that.
You know, this yellow thing walked into my room. It was about 3 feet tall.
Okay.
Shaped like a man, but no features. No, it was just pure yellow light. Shaped like a man with no features. Pure yellow light.
This nigga here got raped by Pikachu. This nigga said a pure yellow being 3 feet tall with no features. But nigga, you just gave him features. You said that he's a short motherfucker. That's a feature. If the police was looking for a nigga and you said, but he had no features, they'll be like, well, fuck, man, how we gonna find him? He ain't got nothing we can even pinpoint about him. At least we can say he had a bunch of tats in his face. That's a key feature, right? This nigga said a man had no features, but he 3 feet tall. Nigga, that's a feature. All of these are features. Bright yellow, 3 feet tall. Keep going. Tell me some more features.
And I'm scared as shit. I want to call my mom or my dad, but I'm scared.
I mean, normally when a kid is scared, they yell real loud and scream out the top of their lungs. I never saw it just happen the opposite, to where the kid is so scared that I don't holler. Who does that? Who believe that? Who believe that? Nigga, soon as a regular child would have saw that shit, they would have been screaming so goddamn loud, nigga, everybody would have bust up in the room. We already know that this is some bullshit right here. This is some bullshit that you thinking of as you go, and you got the Oswald Bates motherfucking look in your eyes. Look, nigga. Look at this shit. When a nigga look at your ass like this and you still believe it, you need therapy. Check this out, man. Check this shit out. When a nigga buck his eyes and lean his head to the side, oh man, this man need help, y'all. Don't entertain this if you're a true friend now. I'm telling you right now. Y'all know them aliens don't make light strong enough to lift Umar big ass up. You know that. You know goddamn well that all technology got limitations. Now, they said them motherfuckers can levitate cows and all that, but they ain't picking up Papa. You can miss me with that shit.
Because we just saw a UFO like 2 hours ago, and this little yellow man.
We just saw a UFO 2 hours ago, and this little yellow man, this nigga having dreams about Buddha and shit.
Stocky too. He was built like he was a bodybuilder, but all.
Hold up. So a little yellow 3 foot fat stocky bodybuilder alien visited you. Bitch, what was you smoking? This nigga was dreaming about SpongeBob in the gym or some shit. Like, nigga, what the fuck is you describing to us? This nigga was dreaming about, what the fuck, son? This is Pikachu you describing, son. This man said a little 3 feet yellow dude that was built like a bodybuilder. He was built like a bodybuilder. Oh, shit. Yo, my nigga. God damn, son. This is motherfucking funny right here, y'all. This shit is fucking funny. This nigga said, oh, man, a little body, a 3 feet, no.
And this little yellow man, stocky too. He was built like he was a bodybuilder, but all you could see was yellow light in the shape.
He said, this little yellow man, he was stocky too, short, about 3 feet tall. He was built like a bodybuilder, but all you can see is yellow light. And I'm confused now. If all you can see is yellow light and it had no features, how are we also getting all of these features, such as 3 feet tall, stocky, built, muscle man? See, I don't believe this damn alien abduction story, y'all. I don't. Every nigga got a different story about the alien abduction. And if they gonna take these niggas serious, then I'ma muddy the waters. I'ma just start getting me and all of my followers to make up shit. We can play this game. I'm gonna muddy the motherfucking waters up. If they start taking you niggas serious, you and young Pharaoh, then everybody coming out the closet. Yeah, man, I got abducted too. Me too. This gonna become the Me Too movement, nigga. Yeah, they stuck a probe in your ass too. No, just Umar and Pharaoh, but they did abduct me though. We'll let them niggas have the probe shit. You ain't gotta lie that much, nigga. It just lie a little bit, nigga. You niggas wanna be probed and shit.
Of a man, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, pure yellow. And I'm acting like I'm asleep because I don't want him to know I'm woke.
Oh my fucking God, dog. Are you serious? Hold on, bro. You can't hide from Buddha. That's God. Are you serious? Bro, this man said I'm acting like I'm asleep because he don't want the little yellow. Nigga, Winnie the Pooh ain't gonna do nothing to you. Son. Oh, this is crazy. This is good motherfucking content for Black YouTube. Get my likes up, son.
And then all of a sudden, it ran up to me and punched me in my face.
People, do y'all hear this shit? A motherfucking yellow little Pikachu-shaped bodybuilder alien with light around him flew light years across the goddamn space and universe to go to Jacksonville, North Carolina, and punch a young papa in the face. Got you and went away with all that technology now. This motherfucker got a light orb. He got a spaceship. Come on, you know how advanced an alien is, and you telling me it did something so human such as punching a nigga? The alien is so advanced that it thought so primitive to ball up its fist and swing. Bro, aliens will have some technology that's so damn advanced. Think about it. We talking about beings that fly light year. They time travelers to get to this earth. And they covered in light. They're advanced beings. And they swinging punches, nigga. They doing push-ups and shit. They hitting heavy bags. Come on, what you gonna say next? And he karate chopped me right on my goddamn nose. Yeah, he Liu Kang kicked me right in the motherfucking shin. So that means these aliens learning how to swing punches, do human kicks and shit. These are human fighting techniques, son. Punches and shit. The alien should have done some shit we never heard of to your ass. He should have waved his hand and it said, ooh, and motherfucking, and some shit just took over your body or something. These aliens using all this technology, then when they get up on a nigga, they just slapping your ass and punching you and shit. I don't think that was an alien, my nigga. That was a little gay dude in your room. And he was trying to knock you out and take them cookies. In my Umar voice.
Just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose.
This nigga got punched by SpongeBob when he was 9 years old. And he ain't been right in the head since. Goddamn, son. Tails from Sonic beat the shit out of your ass when you was 9 years old. Somebody ain't right. Gave that 9-year-old boy them substances. Son, you are one of the very children that you talk about that they had on substances and shit at a young age. Because ain't no way you was in your right mind when Winnie the Pooh smacked the shit out of you, boy. You was in an alternate reality as a young child. Goddamn, son. An alien flew light years through galaxies just to smack the shit out. No, man. It would have abducted you and probed you and done something like that. You know. And it just walked up on me and punched the shit out of me. Man, you was dreaming.
Because we just saw a UFO like 2 hours ago, and this little yellow man,
this yellowy man, this motherfucker nigga, I'm telling you right now, that was a little midget Taiwanese dude in your room, and they caught that nigga about a year later. His name was Bo Jing. I'm telling you, he was going in all the children's room in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And he was hitting them on the head and doing something else too, son. So I hate to tell you, Prince of Pan-Africanism, but you need therapy, sir. Let's go.
Stocky, too. He was built like he was a bodybuilder, but all you could see was yellow light.
So that mean that nigga had his shirt off. He had his shirt off and he had an auric glow. This sound like a romantic experience in a way, son, is what I'm starting to get here, like a muscle dude and candlelight, and you remembering it wrong. I'm trying to go take you back to what really happened now. Now, I know you was 9 years old, and that is just ain't right. And you're traumatized as a grown man now, right, of your sexual encounter with another human. And what happens is the mind will make it an alien. The mind will make it a boogeyman. The mind will make it, all this other stuff, son, so that you don't want to remember your psychological trauma that you was violated as a child by a Buddha-looking motherfucker.
Light in the shape of a man, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, pure.
Yeah, he had a mask on too, but he had his shirt off.
Yellow. And I'm acting like I'm asleep because I don't want him to know I'm woke. And then all of...
Man, I'm going to tell you something about these predators. They love it when you play sleep, man. They love it when you play sleep and poke it out. They love it when you play sleep, son. That shit ain't gonna save you, son.
All of a sudden,
you just an easy target. You should have been screaming. Now, any child that really didn't want that would have been screaming, son, but you played sleep, and we know what that really means.
It ran up to me and punched me in my face. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose.
Now, all it did was gave your ass a little psychological trauma where you kind of just repeat yourself all the time. Whatever that man did to you, it made you into a CD disc with a little scratch on it. You just hit that part and go to skipping right there.
And it ran out the room. And I got up.
That shit punched you and ran out the room. And what did you do? I bet you he say, and I got up and I was gonna run behind it and do something. Shut up, nigga. You was the one playing sleep, acting like a bitch, didn't want to scream for mama. So you better not say you got up and did a damn thing out the Buddha and then beat you and took your cookies.
All of a sudden, it ran up to me and punched me in my face. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. And it ran out the room. And I got up and ran into my parents' room and I said, I just got punched in the face by an alien.
Umar, you stupid. Somebody broke in your house and assaulted you, and your little young dumb ass went in there telling your parents that an alien broke in the goddamn, alien was in your house. You could have potentially stopped a neighborhood burglar, and you interpreted that shit as an alien. What a fucking dummy. Even at 9, this boy was a dummy. This boy been a dummy.
They said, boy, go to bed. I said, Umi, we just saw that spaceship.
They told your crazy ass to go to bed. You been stupid, son. Son, you been needing some kind of therapist, son. Son, you went in there and ran in the room and told you told your parents with a serious straight face, I just got punched in the face by an alien. I know both of your parents looked at each other like, yeah, this nigga done lost his rabbit. We gonna have to get this motherfucker some help. They told you just what Southern parents would do. I bet you your parents from the South, because that's some South shit. When you say some dumb shit, they gon', boy, go lay your stupid ass down. Boy, get your dumb ass back in the motherfucking bed right now. Talking about a goddamn alien punched you in your face. I'ma punch you in your motherfucking face and knock your little ass out and put your bitch ass to sleep. You wake me up again talking about this Buddha built motherfucker now. You done lost your mind, son.
It's real. Because right after you sent me to bed, this little yellow man with no...
Let me guess, it came back. So that little yellow motherfucker scared of your parents. It's playing little games and shit. So a advanced ass alien, right, flew light years through space to come play little peekaboo games with you and shit. No, man. Hey, bro, you can't make this shit up. And dude, if you don't cut that goddamn conquistador ass beard, you better, son. Son, if you don't, son, that shit look like a pirate right now, son. It look like you gonna stand up with a wood motherfucking peg on your leg, son. Hey, son, you got a goddamn hook on your hand with that motherfucking beard, son. No, son. That's that. He went up in the barber shop and said, yeah, let me get that pirate. Let your boy get that buccaneer. Son, hey, son, you know you wrong, son. Aliens don't abduct Pan-Africans, son. Ain't shit they gonna tell. Look, why would an alien abduct the goddamn Pan-African? Okay?
Face made of pure yellow light, came into my room.
So it came back after he ran. So it punched you, ran the fuck away. Then when it saw, okay, your mom and dad ain't gonna help you with this shit, it said, I got you now, nigga. It's just me and you, just me and you, just the two. Ain't gotta worry about it, where he can't tell his goddamn parents. No, son, that motherfucker said, soon as you come out of that bedroom, I'm coming back in there to wham up on your ass some more for no reason at all, motherfucker. Just cause you the future papa. And I see them, that alien was smart. You know, they said them aliens got the spirit of clairvoyancy and that they can see to the future. That motherfucker says, see, in the future, you gonna rip a bunch of people off, so we finna fuck you up right now. That's what that alien did.
And it ran out the room. And I got up and ran into my parents' room, and I said, I just got punched in the face by an alien. They said, boy, go to bed. I said, Umi, we just saw that spaceship. It was real. Because right after you sent me to bed, this little yellow man with no face, made of pure yellow light, came into my room, punched me in the damn face. It felt like I had a broke nose, but I didn't. So let me ask y'all this. My alien experts, I'm going to my...
What the fuck is an alien expert? Huh? Watch this, y'all. I'm about to show y'all how stupid, idiotic, insane, delusional, narcissistic, whatever word you want to put, nigga, type it in the chat if you want to add on to that right there, right? Because that can go on. But I'm going to show you how fucked up this is. Now, listen to me. If a person have an encounter with an alien, guess what that make them? The expert. I'm going to show y'all how y'all know this a bunch of bullshit. All the people that had an encounter with an alien, they consort with an alien expert, and that nigga never had an encounter. I'm going to say that again. Umar is looking for an alien expert, which is a person that never had an encounter by aliens, to tell him about his encounter with the alien when he's the fucking expert. He's the one that can be, nigga, you the one made contact, you big damn dummy. What can't nobody tell you shit about aliens after you've literally made physical contact with them? What can any of us tell your big dumb ass? Because I'm going to tell you, you full of shit and you sound stupid than a motherfucker. See, you should have listened to your mom and daddy because they probably told you that you was crazy as shit. They said, son, we love you, but we just got to be honest with you, son. You are not blessed with the mind that other kids have. All right, son? You are not blessed with the mind that other kids have, son. Right? This man went and woke up his parents and said, a little yellow 3-foot bodybuilding alien punched me in the face and ran out my room. And he probably stood there and looked at his parents like, what we gonna do about this shit? And they was like, take your ass to get some mental help. So now that he's a grown ass man, he didn't listen to what his parents said was that, listen, son, you're fucking mentally ill. All right, son, you're mentally ill. He didn't listen to that. He's been seeking a UFO expert ever since, y'all. Hoping that the UFO expert can tell him why SpongeBob punched him in the goddamn face and ran out the room. Do you hear me? I want to know what the fuck has the conscious community come to. Because I'd rather listen to Oswald Bates than this shit, nigga. Y'all niggas is the fake ass Oswald Bates. This is goddamn hilarious, son. This man literally is the real life living Oswald Bates, hat and all. Head leaning to the side with the eyes bucked and all, y'all. You cannot make this up. You can't make this shit up. I believe they made Oswald Bates off of Umar, nigga. They had to be looking at this nigga here.
It wasn't evil. See, I'm dealing with a lot of...
That nigga said the alien wasn't evil. You know what's crazy? What I don't like about these alien abductee niggas? If any goddamn being is dealing with a child without the consent of their parents and it's physically abusing them and punching them, that's motherfucking evil, you big dummy. I don't understand him and young Pharaoh. It's like these niggas got a sick fetish for to be sexually abused by aliens and shit. Think about what these damn nutcases are saying. That the aliens aren't evil. Nigga, the very act of abducting a motherfucker is taking them against their will. See, Umar the type nigga that'll go to jail, get raped and like it, and tell the goddamn police it wasn't evil. It actually helped me get to know myself and shit like that. You know, I never been probed before. Y'all some damn big dummies. The very act, if a human abduct another human, punch them and do shit to their body and experiment on them, they going to jail for damn near the rest of their life, nigga. They doing at least 20 years. We talking fed time to abduct a motherfucker. And we just gonna let aliens abduct motherfuckers where, you know, it's all good. You know, they didn't do nothing but stick a little steel little tube. They just stuck it up my dupe for about 2 hours and held it there. Then one of the little yellow mans, he came in. He said, you need a little bit more gel? I said, yeah. He lubed it up for me. But other than that, it wasn't that bad, though. I ain't never been able to poop this good ever since them aliens probed me. And my farts come out very clear. They come out like this. Whoo.
Calcified. If you study spirituality, if you study unseen beings, if you know what that yellow being was, because
that yellow being was working with the LGBTQ, son. That's what you need to know. talking about a damn alien. That's a lesbian, son. That's what it was, son.
Of pure light. It was pure light in the shape of a man, 3 feet tall, came into my room. I was awake. I was wide awake. I was not asleep. I had just gotten to the bed. Lights was out. He came in there, 3 feet tall, pure yellow light. I tried to act like I was asleep. Somehow he knew I was woke and punched me in the face. Does anybody have an alien interpretation?
Yeah, I definitely would have been a nigga to call up in that bitch. He would have fucking hung up on me, but no, nigga, I'm a UFO expert.
I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm not.
Nigga, anytime a nigga say a story and say, I'm telling y'all the truth, I'm not lying. Nigga, you're telling us a lie, nigga. You're telling us a lie. You're telling us a lie, nigga.
And 3 feet tall, came into my room.
That's too much specific shit that you remembering for it to been happen when you was 9 and you goddamn 50, son. And you ain't told us this shit up until now. If anybody believe you, they are a star-nated motherfucking fool, son. And goddamn it, son, this is just a shame, son.
Was awake. I was wide awake. I was not asleep. I had just gotten to the bed. Lights.
Aliens do not, hey, listen, I don't even believe in alien abductions, but if they are real, son, why would they waste their time playing punch with you? Huh? So what we learned from Umar, aliens come way to this earth to beat up on 9-year-olds and run away and shit. Y'all sound dumb as fuck.
Was out. He came in there, 3 feet tall, pure yellow light. I tried to act like I was asleep. Somehow he knew I was woke and punched me in the face.
I tried to act like I was asleep. Somehow he knew I was woke and punched me in the face. Put my...
Does anybody have an alien interpretation?
Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna tell you right now. Here's my alien interpretation. That it wasn't an alien, son. It was a real human, and someone should have called 911 and tell them Umar just got punched in his big ass forehead by a little bitty dude who was about 4 feet 2. Get the fuck out of here. Son, my interpretation would have been very simple for you. Hey, man, Buddha beat your ass. Now, next question. That's what I would have told him. Hey, man, hey, son, you was dreaming, you was having a romantic dream about Pikachu, son. It sounded like at 9 years old, son, you had a crush on Winnie the Pooh, son. That's what it sounded like to me. And he came to you in your dreams and beat the shit out of you and said, nigga, I don't fuck with Pan-Africans. And when you told your parents, they said, son, you done lost your goddamn mind, son. Quit waking us up talking about this little yellow man. When we get up in the morning, we're going to rush your ass to the first white therapist we see, right? Not a black one, son, because, you know, we need to make sure you get this done right. Because, you know, some of them niggas will be like, you know, they got abducted too, goddamn. Right, son, you telling them to take you to a UFO expert, son. We need to take you to a psychologist, son. What are you talking about?
I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm not making this up. But see, some of y'all have never had spiritual experiences.
Oh, a lot of us had spiritual experiences. We just ain't got beat up by a little yellow man before. Like, why are you calling child abuse a motherfucking spiritual experience, you damn dummy? A little muscle man snuck in your room when you was 9 years old and punched you in the face and ran out. And you call that a spiritual experience? Well, I guess when I got jumped when I was a teenager, that was a goddamn namaste moment, motherfucker. This nigga got punched in the face by a little dude, and that's a spiritual experience. What the fuck, son? That's an assault, you damn dummy. You niggas are crazy. Aliens can punch y'all in the face and shit, and it's a spiritual experience. But if I walk up on you and punch the shit out of you, you gonna want to fight back, you damn big dummy. If a human punch your big goofy ass, you gonna press charges and fight back. But if an alien punch your ass, you gonna drop to your knees and thank him for a spiritual experience, you big damn dummy. I don't know why you niggas is this fascinated with aliens, man. Y'all are some fucking weirdos. Cause if an alien was fucking with me at 9 years old, not only would I been screaming to the top of my lungs for my parents to come get this little nigga, but shit, since he 3 feet tall, I was a little tough little nigga. I would have got up and grabbed one of my football trophies and went to hacking and beat the shit out of his little ass. Now, when my mama and them came in the room, they would have saw little yellow blood all over my goddamn room like mustard all in this bitch. And I would have said, there he go, mama. And they would have believed, nigga, that aliens is real, because I would have had his goddamn body on the floor, nigga. You 9 years old, nigga. That little alien was 3 feet tall, nigga. He's up the size, and your big ass playing sleep. You know you was a big 9-year-old and you couldn't handle this little SpongeBob motherfucker. I know some 9 years olds that would have beat the fuck out of that alien. Drop a 1 in the chat room right now if you know a 9-year-old that would have ran that goddamn alien up out the ghetto. Hey, that alien wouldn't have never came back to the hood. Them aliens would have said, you know what, we should just stick to white people like we've been doing. A young prince of Pan-Africanism playing sleep and shit. Hey, I'm dropping a 1. I know some 9-year-olds that would have ran that goddamn alien up out of there if you said he was 3 feet. They would have got up mad he was in their room in the first place, and let alone punch. Okay, you punch that little nigga you want to. He would have beat that alien straight up to a human, nigga. That alien would have been a human after he got to being his motherfucking ass. Cause he would have beat that nigga so much he would have made him down to earth, literally, nigga. You was a little wussy running from Winnie the Pooh and shit. Little wussy balling up, don't even want to scream. But you want us to believe that shit after the fact. Your mom and daddy was right to tell you to go lay your little dumb ass back down, son. Go lay your stupid ass back down, boy. That's what they told him. They didn't entertain that shit, and he's been looking for a UFO expert ever since. He can't wait to talk to young Pharaoh so they can motherfucking come together and jail about they probe moment and shit. You goddamn weirdos. What type of nigga wanna tell that? Nigga, if aliens abducted me, I wouldn't tell no fucking body. Niggas wouldn't even want to touch my ass, nigga, where I'm from. Y'all, see, I know y'all around a bunch of fucking weirdos. Cause where I'm from, if you tell a nigga, hey man, aliens abducted me and they was doing shit to me, niggas won't even let you hit the blunt no more, damn fool. I know you don't think you gonna get no pussy after you done told these women that aliens abduct you. See, all of you niggas that's talking about aliens abducted me and they was doing experiments to me, you just counted yourself out of a bunch of pussy, out of a bunch of blunt sessions. Nigga, you can't be coughing in the car with me. I'ma roll my windows down and let that nigga, I'm getting out. You know, you're gonna wear a COVID mask. Matter of fact, quarantine these bitches, man. All these niggas talking about they been abducted, man.
Knows, but I didn't. So let me ask y'all this. My alien experts, I'm going to my alien experts right now. Does anybody have an interpretation for the yellow being of pure light? It was pure light in the shape of a man, 3 feet tall.
I keep telling that nigga, man. He keep telling this story and in his 50s, son. If your mama and daddy was on, I'm gonna ask your daddy right now. Did Umar get beat up by a 3 foot tall alien when he was 9? Son, you embarrassing your shit now, son. Son, Oh, this is horrible, son. You need to stop. You should think about this shit before you come out with this, son.
Came into my room. I was awake. I was wide awake. I was not asleep. I had just gotten to the bed. Lights was out. He came in there, 3 feet tall, pure yellow light. I tried to act like I was asleep. Somehow he knew I was woke and punched me in the face. Does anybody have an alien interpretation?
Nigga, this is... And just think of somebody trying to interpret that shit. Well, what had happened was I heard about these little aliens, right? They are 3 feet tall and exactly yellow, just like you said. They are called gremlins, and in fact, they are attracted to foul odors, such as human musk. And if you have a high concentration of mustiness coming from your armpits, these aliens appear out of nowhere and just punch you. See, I've been studying this for years. Yeah, I'm the alien expert. I would have called in and told him that. I would have said, Umar, I've been researching these little golden aliens for years. I got a book right in front of me right now that's written by the Japanese, and they call those little aliens that you explained, they call them musk aliens. They say, yeah, they come and they come and appear when you're musty as hell, and they punch you in the face. Nigga said a little alien punched me in the face and ran out the room. Can I have an alien expert to explain what happened? Well, that is a species from the planet 89345, and yes, it's identified by some as musk aliens, BO aliens, you know, body odor aliens. And these little critters, right, they pop up whenever your stink get to a certain level. Hold on. Hold on, son. So the way that you get rid of these little fellas is just take a shower. Umar was like, well, he keep visiting me though. Well, did you shower yet? Nope. I just sprayed cologne on. Well, you can't put cologne over the muss and cover it that way, little Umar. You got to literally wash it off. Umar looked at the alien expert and said, I guess I'm never gonna get rid of this alien. Oh, shit.
He came in there, 3 feet tall, pure yellow light. I tried to act like I was asleep. Somehow he knew I was woke and punched me in the face. Does anybody have an alien interpretation? I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm not making this up.
Yeah, that was called a dookie stain alien. See, those are the those aliens show up in little children's bedrooms who've had 20 or more dookie stains in 5 pair of underwear, son. And they son, those aliens show up and just punch you in the goddamn face, son. I've been researching them for years. That's called, yes, son, that's a musk alien. Or some scientists call them BO aliens, son, body odor aliens. Oh, shit, son. Son, we've identified the species you talking about. And there's an easy way you get rid of that little critter.
But see, some of y'all have never had spiritual experiences, so I know this is
Son, that wasn't a spiritual experience. You got assaulted by a musk alien, son.
See.
From the planet beep, 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 458.
Calcified.
And that wasn't a punch neither, nigga. What the musk aliens do is they got a little bitty zap gun and they hit a little purple button and that bitch got a little vibratory energy wave that it shoot out, boom, and it hit your little ass in the forehead. It ain't a punch, and they only press the purple button if you real stanky. So I know your ass was reaping, son. Goddamn, he hit him with the purple button.
Pineal gland. Calcified. If you study spirituality,
That nigga said, if your pineal gland is calcified, you wouldn't know about this. Motherfucker, if a healthy pineal gland mean that little 3-foot tall yellow man is physically assaulting you, then I want a calcified one, goddammit. This is fucking nuts, y'all. This man is losing his mind in real time. This man said, if your pineal gland calcified, you can't relate to this. You can't relate to a little green man physically assaulting you, child abuse, at 9 years old. Hit the like button, share button, and people, we up doing the business. Hit the Cashapp button, because after the night, I won't be live again to probably Thursday or Friday because I got some stuff to do. But yeah, I'm giving y'all this right now to hold y'all down till I get back with some good laughs and entertainment, you know what I'm saying? And go to my main channel if you want to be enlightened with all of the research, my latest research, because I got a fire documentary out that I'm very proud of, but I really need people to go ahead and cop that. If you haven't, just check the video description area. Let's continue this roast. Shout out to everybody in the chat room tonight, man. Let's clap it up for y'all. Much love, baby. Let's get it. As long as y'all here, we finna give you a show, man. We roasting. Let's go. Let's take this shit back, though. Hold up. We gotta finish it, then we'll take it back. Let's finish this part.
Most of y'all are trapped in the mundane physical ancestors. It wasn't evil. It wasn't evil. Risha.
How the fuck wasn't it evil and it punched you? And it knew it done something wrong, because when you tried to go and tell your parents, it ran. First of all, it breaking and entering, it broke in your house, physically assaulted you. You were scared and traumatized, so much so that you went crying to your parents, and it ran away, and you're saying it's not evil? People, what the fuck is evil? Just say that a human had done all that. Nigga, that motherfucker be under the jail. If you break in somebody's house and physically assault a child, you're about to do some serious time. You're finna do so, but when an alien do it, it ain't evil. It's a spiritual motherfucking moment. These niggas are fucking crazy. Their spirituality is to be abused by goddamn aliens on some stigmata type shit. Who remember the movie Stigmata? In this movie, Christ was visiting this woman, giving her physical wounds in her bedroom. Every night she'll wake up with a new wound on her, and all of these wounds would be the same wounds that Christ had. Piercings in her hand, and come to find out, you know, it was just, go watch Stigmata. I ain't gonna spoil it. That's what Umar describing. An alien version of Stigmata, where the being that you revere actually physically abuses you and beats the fuck out of you. So now you about to sit your big ass up here and start worshiping and glorifying this little yellow motherfucking being that's shaped like a bodybuilder and physically assaulted you. Now you about to turn it into God. You on some Stigmata shit, man. Y'all better stay away from these weirdos. I'm telling you, they energy gonna get on you.
I tried to act like I was asleep. Somehow he knew I was woke and punched me in the face.
And if the shit wasn't evil, why was you scared and trying to play sleep and shit? If it wasn't evil.
It's our ancestors.
Just a bunch of mixed signals and contradictions and shit. But that's what you get from delusional people who are psychotic. I don't know if this man may have had a heyday in the education system where he was working with children. I know he says some good things about the education system and taught a lot of truth about Ritalin and all that. But I ain't gonna lie, this nigga needs some of those drugs that he said they putting them kids on. I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody know in America, our therapists need a little therapy too. Umar is the prime example of a nigga in his position dealing with kids that's traumatized. And son, you are a traumatized kid. Because regular healthy adults who's healthy mentally don't feel the need to come out with these kind of stories. If you look at all the people that said that they got abducted by aliens, they are all weirdos. They are all weirdos. Look.
Last October. But it came suddenly.
This dude named, I think, what's his name? They give his name in here. But all of these folks, you can tell they just need some psychological help. You see what I'm saying? This dude said he was abducted. Young Pharaoh said he was abducted. Umar said he was abducted. Look at this lady right here, man. She said she was abducted. If you want to follow people that said they was abducted by aliens, I'm showing you the crowd you're part of. You need to see the crowd that you becoming a part of with Umar and Young Pharaoh and them. You need to think about that. You're about to be part of a weird ass cult crowd, bro. I'm telling you, even if you fuck with these folks, you shouldn't fuck with them on that. This is the crowd that you're a part of. Why Young Pharaoh and Umar why would you be pro-black if you got abducted by aliens? That don't make no sense. If I'm a pro-black and I get abducted by aliens and I tell my black people and they don't feel me because they never got abducted, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna now be pro-abductee, not pro-black. I'm gonna go find a community of people that was abducted by aliens like me, because now it ain't about just pro-black, pro-white. It's about letting humanity know we're not alone. Why would you still be on some black versus white shit once you know aliens are real? Aliens are real and they cool with me. Think about what Umar's saying. Umar's saying the alien broke in my room and physically attacked me and he's cool with me. But the white man attacked me and I got beef for him. So let's be divided among humanity. Black versus white. Let's be on some race shit. Fuck the white man. But let's get an alien a pass who attacked me just like the white man. Think about it. You niggas are full of shit, because if you really got abducted by aliens, you wouldn't even be pro-black no more. You will be a part of the racialism movement. You will be part of a new community of people that can feel what you went through, of people that said, look, we got abducted too, and they are all colors. How the fuck can you get off the spaceship and come back on Earth being a race baiter, talking about black power and blacks versus whites, after you know for a fact humanity ain't alone? You should come off the spaceship saying, look, it's humans versus aliens. An alien just abducted me and violated me. It probed me and it did experiments on me against my will. You and Young Pharaoh will get these aliens a pass, but you want to still fight the white man for doing the same shit. The white man abducted you, experiment on you, and all that shit. You ain't give him a pass, but E.T. get a pass. So aliens can come to the earth, beat the shit out of us, probe us, and you call that a spiritual moment. You call that a spiritual fucking moment. But when a white man do it, it's racism. Y'all some damn weirdos. How the fuck you get off a goddamn spaceship still promoting races when you know now humans ain't even alone? I would have went from being pro-black to pro-human species. Yo, we ain't alone. Aliens are abducting us and physically attacking our children. That's it. How is he for the children? And he was a 9-year-old child that was physically assaulted, and he think it's a damn spiritual motherfucking moment. It's other children out there that little yellow motherfucker is beating up on and punching in the face. And you saying they having a spiritual moment, brother Sanchez. How you care about human children and you ain't worried that a foreign species that can possibly have diseases, we don't know what the fuck its agenda is, and it's able to get up in children's houses and assault them and elude their parents. And you teaching your people that's the motherfucking people, that's our friend. Y'all full of shit, man. Y'all full of shit, bro. They full of shit.
What do y'all think? Is it possible that the spaceships, the so-called aliens, are ancestors?
Why the fuck would your ancestor come to your house and punch you in the face, then run away from you when you try to call your parents? Why the fuck when your ancestors come back and help your bitch ass build that school, nigga? Your ancestors is traveling light years through space to punch your ass in the face because they know you a scammer and a liar. If those are our ancestors, guess what I'm gonna tell you? Fuck our ancestors. Fuck them bitches. If our ancestors showing up the earth to punch us in the goddamn face and not punch the enemy in his motherfucking face, then fuck them bitches, nigga. They my enemy now. They my enemy now, nigga. Fuck my ancestors now. If that's what you saying. See, I'm not like them other niggas, bro. You can't get me with this little lying ass grifting shit. You got motherfuckers listening to this man. Yeah, them was our ancestors. And they was punching you on the head to anoint you and to do this. Oh, a bunch of dumb bullshit about a little yellow muscle man punching niggas in the face. Whoever following this, entertaining it, y'all are sick. Your children are using their mind more than you about more important issues than little yellow man punching motherfuckers in the face. And was it an ancestor? This the shit y'all talking about with this damn fool? Man, y'all wasting y'all time getting dumber and dumber with this shit. With a nigga with a conquistador beard round this motherfucker. The motherfucker got a beard like his last name Ramirez or some shit.
It wasn't evil.
That shit sure didn't get that flint out your goddamn nose. A alien abducted these niggas and they sniffling more than us. Alien gave these niggas all its perks and ain't give you no goddamn Robitussin.
The ancestors, is it possible that the spaceship...
You nasty nigga, you swallowed that flint, nigga. We saw you. You don't do that on camera, nigga. You straight up sucked in that snot in the back of your throat and you swallowed it, son. You spit that shit out, boy. That's nasty. That's how you get sick. Everybody know when you got a cold, your parents tell you, nigga, quit licking that snot that's running down your top lip. You know, cause Umar one of them niggas. Somebody got to tell his big ass son, spit that mucus out, get it out your body and quit swallowing that shit. You don't sniff that up and then swallow it. Son, that's a bunch of greenish brown shit that just went down your throat, son. You spit that out your body, son. You a heathen, son. You a damn heathen, son. Let's go.
Idea of what the... Could it have been... an ancestor? Do ancestors travel on spaceships? Do the ancestors, is it possible that the spaceships are ancestors? What do y'all think? Is it possible that the spaceships, the so-called aliens, are ancestors? It wasn't evil. It wasn't.
That was a big one too, cause that shit said, nigga. You swap that nigga. All you had to do was say, and it would have came right out a big ass loogie. Umar was like, nah, bitch, I'm hungry and I'm live, so this gonna hold me down a bit. That nigga sniffed that shit up like, ooh, a little snack. Nigga.
Evil. See, I'm dealing with a lot of Africans in the feed with calcified pineal glands. All you know is we.
Nigga, that damn, didn't Dr. Sebi tell you mucus is the enemy and you just swallowed a whole gallon of that shit in one little sniffer with that big ass nose? Talking about a nigga ain't got his pineal gland calcified, open. You the one with the calcified pineal gland. That's why the ancestors punching your ass. If the ancestors come to Earth and they fighting on our behalf and you get punched and they didn't punch nobody else in the house, nigga, they see you as a white man, nigga. Think about it. If these aliens are our ancestors and they beating the shit up out of you, boy, you need to repent, you damn dummy. You a fool, boy. The ancestors came to the earth and beat your ass, and you don't think they trying to tell you something?
Ancestors. Have been an ancestor? Do ancestors travel on spaceships? Do the ancestors, is it possible that the spaceships are ancestors? What do y'all think? Is it?
I'm going to tell you right now. If the spaceships are our ancestors, then fuck our ancestors. They my enemies now. Because if all these spaceships we see in the sky flying around playing tricks and shit ain't helped us yet, and we've been seeing them since the 40s, and they got all this advanced technology and they just watching kids suffer every day just so they can do little light shows and tricks in the sky, then fuck the ancestors, nigga. Fuck them too. They ain't here to help you, nigga. If the aliens you see in the sky are our ancestors, then nigga, we done. Cause they, guess what these aliens do? They be at military bases all the time. Yeah, these aliens don't come to the hood unless they coming to see Umar and young Pharaoh. Other than that, they just tend to stay around military bases. So aliens come light years across space, y'all, and they come holler at the chiefs, the Air Force, the Army, the President, and Umar Johnson, y'all.
Never forget, it's the first extraterrestrial, supernatural, metaphysical, paranormal experience I ever had. If anybody had...
Nigga, that is not a paranormal experience. You are a victim of child abuse, son. You're literally a victim of child abuse. If that's a paranormal experience, what about the little girl that saw the white light and her grandma was just pinching her little cheek, helping her across the street? That's not a paranormal experience. If anything, that's a fucking haunting, nigga. You was hunted by an evil spirit that was trying to beat the fuck out of you, boy. You such a goddamn clout chaser that even if your paranormal experience is true, I wouldn't even tell nobody. You think I would stand up before millions of black folks and tell them, look, the spirit of the ancestors visited me, and when they showed up, they was beating my ass. I wouldn't tell black folks that, because the black folks with any kind of brain that take you serious will say, well, if the ancestors was beating your ass, maybe we need to help them, because we on the ancestor side, and we gonna punch who they punch and kick who they kick. If those are the ancestors, our ancestors, and they're fighting against you, Umar, you one of our enemies, bro. Real talk. I'ma tell you right now, Umar, when the ancestors show up, I'm shooting who they shooting. I'm punching who they punching. I'ma kick who they kick. So if you telling me that the ancestors showed up and started beating on you, I knew you was a damn sellout, nigga, cause they know that your ass is boule, nigga.
It may not have been a positive. I was 8 or 9 years old.
And they was beating on you at 8 or 9, trying to say we got to fuck him up now for he grow up and goddamn deceive all them people. Cause if we let him grow up, he gonna motherfucking rip off a bunch of people and lead a lot of people astray. But the aliens didn't succeed, man. Here you are now. That show that not even aliens are perfect.
8 or 9. I'll never forget it. I will never forget it. I will never forget it. It's the first extraterrestrial
ass whooping I ever got in my life. Call it for what it is, nigga. Everybody else that got abducted by aliens, it was a good encounter. Even the people that say, well, they experiment on me, they said, listen, I love it because they made me better. You are the only alien abductee that they just motherfucking gave you a ass whooping and left, nigga. I wouldn't want to be that nigga. I wouldn't tell my story. Because when you get to the alien convention, when all of the other abductees telling their story, niggas gonna be showing they good gifts and shit. Niggas gonna be saying, look at what the aliens did to me. I can see to the future. Niggas gonna be saying, look at what the alien did to me. I can levitate. Look at my power. Niggas gonna be saying, look at what the alien did to me. I'm a human calculator. It's your turn, Umar. What did the aliens do to you? Well, they just beat the shit out of me, and ever since then, I've been repeating myself over and over and over. The aliens came and gave everybody a gift, but they came and cursed your dumb ass, and you happy, you fool. The aliens came to the earth and gave all the other abductees gifts and perks, and you was the first nigga they cursed. I wouldn't be that nigga standing up at the alien convention. If they say, well, what did the aliens do for you? I would have been like, well, you know, we shook hands and everything, and they was telling me about their little planet and stuff like that, but they didn't give me no perks and stuff. But what they did do was give me a good relationship. You know, I can hit up the chief anytime I want to. He run the ship. Yeah, I would have made up some shit, nigga. I wouldn't have been up that bitch talking about, yeah, they just beat the shit out of me and left. Yeah, everybody would have laughed at your dumb ass and then start using their superpowers on your dumb ass. Zap his ass. Boop. The aliens don't like his ass.
your supernatural, metaphysical.
And you running up behind them aliens and they just beat the shit out of you. But they gave everybody else superpowers. I be telling them bitches, fuck you, nigga. When I see you, it's on sight, motherfucker, next time.
Paranormal experience I ever had. If anybody has an idea.
You wanna be, see them aliens knew that you wanna be part of the abduction gang so bad that they didn't even have to give you no perks. They sent a baby alien to jump your ass in, nigga. Least they gave young Pharaoh a 33rd a spinal cord goddamn procedure and hooked his back up and shit. I don't know what perk he got from it, but shit, nigga, he got to figure it out. They don't tell you, nigga. You got to explore yourself and see what superpower they gave you, nigga. You know? But, nigga, I'm going to tell you right now, they didn't give you no powers, nigga. They said, you know what, we don't like this nigga. We thought we landed in somebody's house that fuck with us, that's one of our people. But this nigga's the enemy. You know what, make his ass repeat the fuck out of himself and beat the shit out of him while you down there, too. And that nigga happy that the ancestors came and beat the dog shit out of him when he was 9. I wouldn't tell nobody that, boy. I wouldn't tell nobody that the ancestors flew a spaceship light years across the goddamn universe to come beat my ass. Hell no, when they showed up at young Pharaoh house, they gave him gifts and perks. Hell no, nigga, I'm not gonna be the only nigga to own up to a cosmic ass whooping. Are you serious? You may be the first nigga in the world, my nigga, that can say, I listen, nigga, I didn't just get my ass whooped. All right, this was a otherworldly ass whooping, son. This ain't no regular ass whooping. Son, this is an interstellar ass whooping, son. Now, come on now, he got to go down in some book for that now. Everybody got an ass whooping before, but son, you got an interstellar, a cosmic ass whooping. That gotta count for something.
Idea of what that could it have been an ancestor? Do ancestors travel on spaceships?
Yeah, ancestors probably do travel on spaceships, and when they land them motherfuckers, they get off swinging and punching at the enemy. So you need to think about and reconsider who the hell you are if the ancestors flew they pretty spaceships to North Carolina to beat you up, son. I don't get it. Like the ancestors telling you, we don't fuck with you, nigga. We damn near tried to beat the shit out of you. If the ancestors beating your ass when you 9 years old, nigga, that's child abuse. That mean they really hate you, dog. I'm serious. You should not be wanting to see the ancestors again, because next time they might kill your ass. Now, they roughed you up and scuffed you up, gave you a few punches that time. You know, if the ancestors visit me and beat the shit out of me, I'm going to be cursing them. I'm going to get on my knees and pray and say, dear ancestors, just know that it's up and it's stuck, all right? And the next time that you come and visit me, I will be ready for the smoke, you bitch asses. Thank you. From your goddamn nephew, Bro Sanchez. It's up and it's stuck, motherfucker. Anybody come assaulted me in my goddamn house, breaking and entering. A gold man, green man, purple man, white man. Y'all some damn weirdos, you and young Pharaoh. The only time you let motherfuckers play with your booty is when they say they're an alien. So everything that you would stand firm for with a human, it just go out the door when a nigga is a green man, huh? Nigga can probe you, punch you, beat you, and it's a spiritual experience. Y'all hear that, gay men? All you got to do is dress up like a little Buddha and you got these niggas. Yeah, all these niggas that's thirsty to get abducted by foreign motherfucking species. Umar the type of nigga that's hoping a spaceship land and pick his big ape-looking ass up. A big-ass nigga talking about getting abducted by a goddamn UFO. This a goddamn shame. This a goddamn shame. You too big for this shit, man. UFO abduction talk. Oh, my. That's skinny nigga talk. You ain't never saw a fat motherfucker get sucked up in a UFO light. Only skinny niggas can tell that lie. Just think with me real hard, y'all. You ain't never saw a fat nigga get abducted and sucked up into a UFO light. That's just like, when you a liar, you gotta stick to the lies that's within your weight class. See, that's how you know this boy ain't good at lying. You out of your weight class with them lies, boy.
Bro Sanchez. Just one.
That nigga. Yeah, heavyweight ass nigga telling these featherweight lies. You know we don't believe you, nigga.
Metaphysical, paranormal experience I ever had. If anybody has an idea of what that, could it have been an ancestor? Do ancestors travel on spaceships?
Yeah, but them motherfuckers can't pick up niggas your size. I keep telling you that, nigga. It's levitation. They ain't dropping a rope out that bitch. And if they did, soon as you touched and grabbed onto that bitch, you gonna pull the ship down to earth with your big ass. They can't pick you up. Show me one fat alien. Nigga, every alien on that ship is smaller than you. A 3 feet man, nigga, you probably weigh more than the ship, nigga.
Do the ancestors, is it possible that the spaceships are ancestors? What are y'all?
That's possible. That's very possible. What's impossible is that they weight limit is stick to cows, nigga. They never abducted an elephant, motherfucker. They can only, that shit max out at a cow. You're an elephant, son. Let's go.
Y'all think? Is it
That's how we know you lying. Let's go.
paranormal experience I ever had? If anybody has an idea of what that, could it have been an ancestor? Do ancestors travel on spaceships? Do the ancestors?
Do y'all hear this, nigga? Could it be an ancestor? Do ancestors travel on spaceships? Do ancestors travel? You are a fucking weirdo. Anybody fucking with Umar Johnson and you talking about the Breakfast Club, this man be on Roland Martin and ain't nobody telling this man to get mental help? A dude that said he was punched by a 3 feet yellow bodybuilding alien at 9 years old and he's serious about it and he's asking people, do they know how to help him? Dude, I'm not gonna look stupid talking to you with this shit. Umar the type nigga that just say all of us somewhere chilling in public, the women around, niggas around, right? And we having these good little conversations. It's Umar's turn to talk. He tells his UFO motherfucking story. And everybody, instead, he go to asking everybody, could it be an ancestor? Come on, he go to asking everybody this shit. Listen.
I will never forget. It's the first paranormal experience I ever had. If anybody has an idea of what that, could it have been an ancestor? Do ancestors travel on spaceships?
And I would have been a nigga that would have been up in the whole crowd like, hey man, fuck what this nigga talking about. Back to the conversation we was having. Hey brother, I just want to know, could it been an ancestor on that spaceship? See what crowd you in? I want every young black man to listen. You're putting a stamp on yourself fucking with Umar. Cause y'all think that this clout mean that black folk take you serious. Black folks waking up. And all of these Breakfast Club, Charlemagne, DJ Envy, Umar ass crowd, and everybody that fuck with him, that whole area of YouTube is dying down. People can see the scam and the grift to it now. If you can't see through this shit, you blind. He's catering to a conspiracy theory, Pan-African mindset. Right? And this ain't nothing but chocolate-coated Christianity. It's worse than Christianity, for real. It's worse than it. Hey.
chicken. I'm about to get some spiritual work done. No chicken for 16 days. I can't eat no chicken. No chicken. So my Nigerian queens, I need some lamb, turkey, shrimp, lamb, turkey, shrimp, and some cassava or potato leaf. Nigerian queens, where you at? We got any Nigerian queens in Jacksonville, Florida right now? Oh my God, this guy right here is a, damn. What's wrong with you zesty dudes, man? Go do that stuff somewhere else. Where my Nigerian queen? A goosey soup. Pass me that fufu. Pass me that fufu, mama, and that a goosey soup. You in that tight, long Nigerian dress, all 5'5", thick in the thighs. Bring me my fufu, mama. Bring Papa his fufu, mama. Bring Papa his fufu, mama. I love Ethiopian. That's all I eat is Ethiopia. What you talking about? Ethiopia? Where my Ethiopian queens at? I love my Ethiopian queens. They not as curvy, though, as my South African and West African and Central African queens. But they drop dead gorgeous. I love my Ethiopian queens, my Eritrean queens. Now, my Kenyan queens, oh, yes. Ooh, them Kenyan queens, Mombasa. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm coming back to Kenya, too. Where my Kenyan queens at? I'm coming back to Kenya. Where my Liberian potato greens and cassava leaf? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I love African food. That's all we're going to have at FDMG. If you don't eat African food, don't come to my school. FDMG is Little Africa in America. I'm going to say it again. FDMG is Little Africa in America.
Like, why are you trying to build Little Africa in America when Big Africa is really Big China, motherfucker? If you really trying to build Little Africa in America, why don't you start working with China, nigga, and the European Union? Let's literally copy off what Africa is doing, nigga. You got this pipe motherfucking dream of what Africa is in your goddamn rabbit ass Oswald Bates ass mind. You go from Philadelphia Eagles hats to motherfucking what you call that shit on his head, y'all? Is that a kufi? Is that what niggas call? I forgot. I call it a bucket. That shit look like a chef hat, nigga. That's some shit that, if that shit was all white, nigga, you would look like you about to go back there and prep some veggies and shit. You look like a chef, son. Y'all niggas look like chefs. You know, when we was little, they would give you a little cardboard hat from Burger King, make a nigga feel like a king. That's what you got, son.
I'm never single. Every single mother is my unofficial wife.
Every single mother is his unofficial wife. That lets you know the kind of mind this nigga got. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? In his mind now.
Never single. Every single mother is my unofficial wife. I'm never.
Now look, if a person talking to you for hours on end and they just shit talking like this, it's wasting your time. A bunch of narcissistic dumb shit. Every single mother is my unofficial wife. And you repeat that 5 times, that's about 2 minutes. If you really think about it, Umar don't really say nothing but like 10 sentences in 1 hour. But if you repeat each sentence, well, you repeat the subject 5 times, then you repeat the predicate 3 times. Then on the next sentence, you repeat the subject 3 times and the predicate 5 times, and you stagger them so niggas don't really see what you doing, and niggas think you done said a bunch of different shit. But you ain't said that. But 10 sentences in 1 hour, but the way you repeat it, that repeat game. Now, Umar know how to stretch some shit. You can write that nigga a 1 minute speech, that bitch gonna be 30 minutes, nigga. Cause that first line, so when I had arrived at Jamestown, So when I arrived at Jamestown, what had happened was, see, when I had arrived, right? When I had arrived, you know, at Jamestown, you still on one sentence, nigga. He ain't even made it to the second sentence yet. You see how far we can stretch this shit? Do you get a good idea, son? You can really stretch this shit. We see what you doing.
Never single.
You cutting that dope, son.
Never single. I'm just not officially married, but I'm never single. I know you can't understand, overstand, and understand that. Are aliens real? Yes, aliens are real. Because an alien visited me in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Yes, aliens are real because an alien visited me in Jacksonville, North. This is crazy.
I'm in Jacksonville, Florida right now, but I used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida right now, but I used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
See how he just cut that dope? Let's go.
And when I was in the 3rd grade in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
See, he keep repeating Jacksonville, North Carolina, because that's a space filler. You can kill at least 10 minutes. We know what city you in, but see, he know Jacksonville, North Carolina. Them a lot of syllables, right? So if he keep clarifying the city, I told you, man, ain't nothing but a lot of cut on this nigga, man. That's space filler.
9 years old, 8 years old, me and my mother were looking out the window and we saw a UFO. We said, is that a UFO? I said, nah, that might be a plane.
Both of y'all said, is that a UFO? Is that an unidentified flying object? If it was an object that you can't identify, why you identifying it? So let me get this straight. You see a spaceship in the sky, and then the little dude got out of the spaceship and came into your bedroom, punched you in the head, ran out of your bedroom, hopped back into the spaceship, and went away. Them aliens wasting gas like a motherfucker. I'm telling you right now, man, if I was an alien in that ship and that little motherfucker would have been like, yo, run me down here to Umar house. What you need to do in Umar house? Yeah, man, I need to punch the shit out of that nigga because he tripped me up in the future. That type shit. They had to run this nigga to, come on, bro, wait a minute. So they was on their way back to that world. Hold on, we got one more quick stop. Drop me off right here right quick. I got some business to handle. Bitch got my lick back and hop back on the ship. Goddamn aliens doing punch bys and shit. Humans even more advanced enough to do a drive-by. This motherfucker drove a ship that went light years across space. Get out. Hey. Them motherfuckers drove light years across space to do punch bys. Punch bys, y'all. Humans do drive-bys, and motherfuckers with vehicles that travel at light speed, they do punch-bys to 9-year-olds. Damn.
And we saw a UFO. We said, is that a UFO? I said, nah, that might be a plane. Maybe that's the military expedition, military air. It was a UFO. So we watching this UFO. It kept swirling around. So it was way up in the sky, though. But it had all these lights, and it was going in a circle. And my mom said, okay, it's time for you to go to bed. So I go to bed, but I'm not asleep. You know how you laying down in your bed before you fall asleep? Jacksonville, North Carolina. And the next thing you know, this yellow thing walked into my room.
And the next thing you know, this yellow thing walks into it. So it waited till you got in the bed. You observed it in the sky, and it ain't just coming to your house then in front of you and the parents. It waited for you to get in the bed and somehow snuck in the house and eluded everybody, but it got in your bedroom. All that just to punch you. And you didn't want to scream, though. You didn't alert nobody else. Drop a 1 in the chat room if you know this is a goddamn lie. Drop a 1 in the chat room. And drop a 2 if you believe this shit. Now, if you drop a 2, I want you to come up right now, because I'm going to give your ass some free psychological therapy, goddammit. Come on. If you the motherfucker dropping a 2, maybe you got an abduction story to share. Come on. Even the goddamn people with abduction stories don't believe Umar. Umar fucking up the alien abduction community. They don't even want that nigga. Like, bro, your story is stupid as hell. You making us look bad. A little yellow muscle man with a light punched you in the face and ran. If I was a nigga in the alien abduction community and I know that I was lying, I'd be like, yo, we gotta blackball this nigga up out the community. Cause you know, all of us lying and shit, but this nigga lying too damn hard. He gonna make us look bad. He's gonna make us say all of us goddamn lying. And you know we lying, but shit, nigga, he lying. Like he lying. Like all of us got but little believable lies and shit.
It was about 3 feet tall, shaped like a man, but no features. No, it was just pure yellow light, shaped like a man with no features, pure yellow light. And I'm scared as shit. I want to call my mom or my dad, but I'm scared. Because we just saw a UFO like 2 hours ago, and this little yellow man, stocky too, he was built like he was a bodybuilder, but all you could see was yellow light in the shape of a man, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, pure yellow. And I'm acting like I'm asleep because I don't want him to know I'm woke. And then all of a sudden, it ran up to me and punched me in my face. I just knew.
I'm going to show you who this was that punched Umar. That little dude in the middle, y'all. Hey, Umar, that wasn't no alien, dog. That dude, we don't know his name. We just gonna call him number 54. Umar, I'm a rewind. Describe this nigga, and I'm gonna put up a lineup, Umar. You pick one out. We gonna see if you describing our culprit, Umar. Let's go.
Expedition military air.
Oh, shit.
It was a UFO. So we watching this UFO. It kept swirling around. It was way up in the sky though, but it had all these lights and it was going in a circle. And my mom said, "Okay, it's time for you to go to bed." So I go to bed. But I'm not asleep. You know how you laying down in your bed before you fall asleep? Jacksonville, North Carolina. And the next thing you know, this yellow thing walked into my room. It was about 3 feet tall, shaped like a man, but no features. No, it was just pure yellow light, shaped like a man with no features, pure yellow light.
He describing
and I'm scared
it.
as shit. I want to call my mom or my dad, but I'm scared because we just saw a UFO like 2 hours ago, and this little yellow man, stocky too, he was built like he was a bodybuilder, but all you could see was yellow light in the shape of a man, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, pure yellow. And I'm acting like I'm asleep because I don't want him to know I'm woke. And then all of a sudden, it ran up to me and punched me in my face. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose.
I told you, man, that was 3 times right there. I know that killed about a whole minute.
And it ran out the room. And I got up and ran into my parents' room and I said, I just got punched in the face by an alien. They said, boy, go to bed. I said, Umi, we just saw that spaceship. It was real. Because right after you sent me to bed, this little yellow man with no face, made of pure yellow light, came into my room, punched me in the damn face. It felt like I had a broke nose, but I didn't.
Hey, Michael X, will you hit the link? We ain't gonna, troll you. Psych. Hey, Michael X, hit the link, man. Hit that link. We want to hear your story and why you think Umar not lying, because we think he lying. So if you really want to convince us, hit the link and I'm going to fall back and let you speak. Real talk, I'm going to shut up till you done and let you speak. No cap. Everybody hit that Cashapp, man, and hit that video description to check out my new documentary for Sheezy, baby. Support quality content, man, and fire humor, fire comedy. You already know. I got a fire documentary out right now. You need to check that one out. And we up, baby. So you want to support the show, you can hit the Cash App. Yeah, man. Let me get back on this goddamn. Let me get back to this, man.
So let me ask y'all this. My alien experts. I'm going to my alien experts right now. Does anybody have an interpretation for the yellow being of pure light? It was pure light.
Okay, his name, Umar, is number 54. That's his name. This is crazy.
In the shape of a man, 3 feet tall, came into my room. I was awake. I was wide awake. I was not asleep. I had just gotten to the bed. Lights was out. He came in there.
This nigga is asking a bunch of people that never encountered an alien before. And that's what you alien abductees got to do. Quit asking us regular folks about y'all weird ass encounters. So, man, I was abducted by an alien. He was 2 feet tall and he was purple. And when he came into my room, right, he started massaging my rib cages. And before I realized it, I was like, ooh, that hit me right here on my lower back right there. And he got me real good. And then he just ran out the room. And what do you think? How do you interpret all that? And I look at you straight in your eyes and say, I don't. I don't interpret all that. And if a nigga do stand up there and try to interpret that, he just as stupid as your ass.
Stupid.
So Umar, what it was that was Barney's baby, right? He was purple. Yeah, he was a masseuse, see? Dinosaurs are real, brother. You not tripping, because there are purple men, and they are known to get on brothers' backs and give them good-ass massages and have them say, ooh, get my lower back, and then they run out the room right in the middle of it. You ain't lying, brother. The fuck? Yo, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. If a nigga stand up there and try to interpret that with you, he's gonna look more dumber than you, because he never encountered the alien, but here he is trying to make up some shit about some shit you made up, you know? And that's what's gonna make that hella funny, because like both of these niggas lying. Now it's based on a lie. And now when you try to piggyback on the lie, this ain't gonna do nothing but get stankier and stankier and filthier, son. Right here. This is scum, son. All right? This is a rabbit hole of dishonesty, and it leads to nowhere but us looking stupid than a motherfucker when we try to entertain it, son. You want to stay far away from these kind of circles, trust me, where niggas is talking about little golden 3-foot-tall bodybuilded aliens punching 9-year-olds in the face as a spiritual experience that we need to all now come around the table and let's interpret this shit now. Instead of telling this man, son, you need some help. We ain't finna interpret shit. Based on what we just heard you say, you need psychological help. And I'm telling you this because I love you, my brother. Now, if anybody tell you anything other than that, they just capping, they looking at Umar for clout, and they don't really care about Umar, nigga. And that's the goddamn truth. Somebody need to say, yeah, I want to interpret your alien story, brother. I'm one of your top donors. Just keep that shit to yourself. Stick about education, the school, how they giving the children the false medicines. Keep your little alien testimonies to yourself, because what that's going to do, you going to lose people with that shit. What it's doing is showing people that you have the potential to lie on a high level. Because a lot of people with common sense gonna say, yeah, I'm not believing this nigga with this, but I rock with him. Like, I like what he trying to do. I like what he doing for little boys. But, you know, he do got some ways about him that I wish he didn't really do. Shout out to them kind of people. I ain't even saying don't fuck with Umar. I'm just saying we don't do these guys no favor by going along with they bullshit. Somebody need to tell this man, bro, cut that out, man. Knock that shit off right there. Don't nobody believe that shit. Even if it is true, bro, keep that shit to your damn self, nigga. Keep that shit to your goddamn self right there, man.
3 feet tall, pure yellow light. I tried to act like I was asleep. Somehow he knew I was woke and punched me in the face. Does anybody have it?
Cause I ain't gonna lie, if I was donating to this man's school, taking them serious, something like this would kind of make me kind of cut my payments down. I probably wouldn't stop, but I'll go from like, you know, 100 a month to like 50 a month, you know, 50 a month to like 25. Like, it'll make me take you less serious. You ain't finished the school yet. You on this bitch talking about a little golden dude by there. Like, something in me will just stop like, wait a minute, bro. You know, like, all of his followers ought to really snap out of this shit.
An alien interpretation. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm not making this up.
Goddamn, if you had a spiritual experience with an alien and it didn't do nothing but punch you, but it won't show up and help you build your school, then I got a question for you. What is it good for? I'm going to answer it. Absolutely nothing. And guess what it did to your ass? Smack the shit out your ass.
But see, some of y'all have never had spiritual experiences, so I know this is completely. See.
We've all had, you ain't had a spiritual experience, nigga. If that's your spiritual experience, let me translate it for you. It's not a spiritual experience. That is child abuse, and you have psychological trauma built up from it, son. Somebody was abusing your ass physically as a child, and your grown ass mind is turning that family member into a damn alien. We need to talk to your daddy, boy. And this needs to come out. You need therapy. Somebody going in your room when you 9 years old punching you in the face, that ain't gonna be good for your mental health coming up. Ain't no 9-year-old in they right motherfucking mind gonna see a little yellow monster in their bedroom punching them in the face as a spiritual experience. A regular 9-year-old is gonna see that shit as a boogeyman, a monster, and they gonna be trying to sleep with their mama and shit. If you 9 years old getting visited by monsters that's attacking you and shit, hiding from your parents, and you see this as a good thing, you are a weird ass child. No wonder the aliens came to you, because they knew you would like that shit. Another 9-year-old would have been goddamn, he wouldn't even want to sleep by himself no more. You a weird ass 9-year-old, son.
Calcified pineal gland.
And you trying to make it like we weird, nigga. No, your motherfucking pineal gland calcified, nigga. Cause our ancestors said we don't need to be dealing with foreign spirits. It's some foreign shit visited your ass, nigga. You don't know what spirit, what demon that shit was. And it wasn't Oshun. It wasn't Frederick Douglass. It wasn't Marcus Garvey. And it attacked you as a child. And you saying something wrong with us because it didn't visit us. We live in a world, y'all, where crazy motherfuckers saying you crazy. This nigga said he got visited by a 3-foot tall muscle man that got off a spaceship and punched him in the face and took off running. And now something wrong with us because that didn't happen to us, y'all. Now something wrong with you and me because that bullshit didn't happen to us. No, nigga, we tell crazy motherfuckers like you on your own with that, Umar. And Umar gonna try to come back at you like, well, you just not spiritual. No, bitch, I'm just not crazy, motherfucker. You can't flip that shit like we crazy. You the one saying shit. And you been saying shit that ain't there at 9 years old, nigga. Your parents told you to take your crazy ass back to bed. They should have got you some psychological help. That was neglect. They need their ass whooped for that. They should have followed up with a mental doctor behind your little ass, boy. Your mind went right at 9. And you talking about something wrong with somebody else because they not hallucinating and shit at 9 years old. The fuck?
Calcify.
Ain't that a bitch? Well, crazy people around this bitch saying we crazy. Because we didn't have the crazy experience, the fucking psycho experience.
If you study spirituality,
no, if you study psychologically ill people, nigga, don't try to turn this into some spiritual shit. If you study psycho motherfuckers and crazy motherfuckers, they look like you, nigga. Oswald Bates, and they talk like you, nigga. Won't somebody tell your ass the truth? Won't somebody gon' tell you that you losing your goddamn mind, boy? All these people following this man and they entertaining this shit. And you trying to make it like the rest something wrong with us because little Buddha didn't beat the fuck out of us when we was 9. Pikachu whooped your ass when you was 9, son. That didn't happen to me. Now, either that really happened or it didn't happen. Either way, something wrong with you. If yellow men looking for you to beat your ass at 9. And if it ain't really happened, then your mind bad. Either way, nigga, I'm glad it didn't happen to me. And goddamn it, you the nigga, goddamn it, with the problems. Now he trying to make it like, that's like a nigga saying, look, I got raped in the alley. That's a spiritual experience. And if it didn't happen to you, you ain't on my level, nigga. The fuck, y'all niggas are victims. And you trying to make it like a spiritual motherfucking experience. Shit be, nigga. If I'm 9 years old and it's a creature in my room got me scared to the point where I'm playing sleep and shit. I'm running in my mama bedroom and shit. How the fuck do you how do you explain to us how you was traumatized but still call it a spiritual moment? I don't get that. Unless you niggas equate spiritual moments with abuse. And if that's the case, that shows a deeper psychological trauma that our people got. That we think when God or something God-like shows up to visit us, it's got to do us physical harm. Right? It's got to be doing us, it's got to abuse us, attack us. It ain't give the nigga no gifts. Why did the alien show up and tell that nigga how its ship is made? Why didn't the alien show up and get that nigga some technology that would have made him rich? If the alien ain't show up and make you the smartest student in your classroom and it just punched you in the fucking face, we in trouble, man. We in trouble.
If you study unseen beings, if you know what that yellow being was, because I'm still trying to figure.
If you study unseen beings, if can't nobody see them, how the fuck can you study them and even give them? How can you say, well, it's yellow, it's short? These are unseen beings. And so only a few little people in the world can see them, huh? And y'all gonna sit around and talk about them, huh? Yeah, it's little purple ones too. And it's little green ones and little gray ones and little orange ones that y'all are fucking sick and psycho. This shit is sad, man. Y'all got mental issues, bro.
Figure this out. I don't think it was an ancestor. I don't think it was an Orisha. I think it was something else because we just saw the spaceship. But if you have an interpretation for it, wasn't a demon. It wasn't a demon. It wasn't an evil force.
It did evil, nigga.
It may not have been a positive. I was 8 or 9 years old. I was 8 or 9. I'll never forget it. I will never forget it. I will never forget it. It's the first extraterrestrial, supernatural, metaphysical, paranormal experience I ever had. If anybody has an idea of what that could it have been, an ancestor? Do ancestors travel on spaceships? Do the ancestors, is it possible that the spaceships are ancestors? What do y'all think? Is it possible that the spaceships, the so-called aliens, are ancestors? It wasn't evil. It wasn't.
Nigga, god damn, nigga. That was a big ass loogie.
It wasn't evil.
Cause I saw that shit roll down your throat. That shit looked like goddamn a big ass, you know, in the cartoon when they swallow.
See, I'm dealing with a lot of Africans in the feed with calcified pineal glands. All you know is weed, sex, coochie, BBL, Air Jordans. You don't know nothing about.
Y'all hear this shit, man? Do y'all hear this shit? This man just said all y'all know is weed, Jordan. Nigga, I'd rather own it on that than child abuse. You was abused by an alien. I'd rather be the child that know Jordans, fashion, and all that old secular shit that regular children know than the child that's traumatized by child abuse and his parents ignored it. That's what this shit sound like to me. Hey, y'all, when Umar swallowed that goddamn loogie, it looked like this. That shit was so big when it went down his throat. That shit. Oh, shit.
About anything outside of the mundane physical. Most of you all are trapped in the mundane physical. Maybe the punch gave you the knowledge. I thought about that.
See what somebody told him? Somebody said maybe the punch gave you the knowledge. Do y'all hear this shit, y'all? Do y'all hear this?
Oh, my God.
Oh, y'all don't. I wish y'all can see me. I'm doing a double face palm right now. I can't believe this shit. I can't believe this shit, y'all. Somebody told you, I knew it was going to be one of his bull. Yo, I'm telling whoever that was that told Umar that, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. I knew it. You always gonna have some dick riders that know that this damn man is psychologically ill. Just like with Kanye West. Everybody know Kanye West is losing his fucking mind, but they will listen to him say shit that don't make no sense and praise him still. And I'm gonna tell you what this remind me of. When the bishop in my church got real old, he used to ramble off topic and say stuff that didn't make sense to his scripture he had. And people will overlook it, you know, because that's the bishop. He getting old. And instead of saying anything, we'll just, oh, praise the Lord, as a way to, like, you know, bishop, oh, that's another way of, you know, saying that. But that ain't good. See, when bishop get like that, you sit him down and bring up a young mind, because if God is disabled, right, then God got a new bishop in the ranks. God got young, bright minds waiting to get up there. That's what I'm saying. But my thing is this. We perpetuate dysfunction. This man know that he can go live and say anything and y'all are entertaining. So the quality of his dialogue is going to get low quality and more low quality. What happened to the Umar that was really going around breaking down shit about these school systems? That's what I'm saying, man. This here ain't it, bro.
Did it put something in my head? I thought about that because, you know, in Ifa, your soul is in your head.
Oh, my fucking God. Do y'all hear this shit? They said the alien punched you in your head and it gave you knowledge. And now Umar said in Ifa, the soul is in your head. So why the fuck did it only punch you? And why did it run away when you got up and shit screaming? Why won't the alien go around the whole black community punching everybody, waking their soul up, nigga? What the fuck is so special about you and young Pharaoh? I'ma tell you what's special about you niggas. Y'all some goddamn liars, nigga. And I stand on it, nigga. And I'ma call that shit because ain't nobody else gonna call it. I ain't starstruck. You some motherfucking liars, nigga. You lying. I don't believe you. Get mad.
Ori. And it punched me in my Ori. Maybe it was the Christ energy anointing me as the Black Christ.
So, nigga, you mean to tell me that 3 feet tall bodybuilding aliens got to sneak in our bedrooms when we 9 years old and punch the fuck out of us and traumatize us to activate our God knowledge, but the white man ain't got to do nothing but study? Oh, man. Damn it. The white man can work out, train, exercise, plan, and he'll run the world. The black man get punched in the head by a little bitty 3 foot tall muscle building alien, and he can barely finish building his school over a fucking decade. The alien punched you in the goddamn head, and you still struggling to accomplish your life goal at damn near 50. And white folks, on the other hand, who ain't got punched in the head, doing they goddamn thing just by working hard and being consistent and focusing. See how stupid your ass look? That alien punched your ass in the head. Your dumb ass follower talking about some, maybe the punch gave you the knowledge. The knowledge to do what? Not accomplish his goddamn goals? The white man didn't get punched in the motherfucker. Christopher Columbus didn't get punched in the face at 9 years old by his ancestor alien. He was raised up in goddamn glory. He was raised up in a race that said, if we ain't ruling shit, we rather not live. He was raised up among a race. See, white folks ain't like us, man. They got the spirit of conquering in them. And we don't like it. I don't like it. But I admire it, though. That's why I joined the military. That's one thing you can learn from white people. To fucking fight and die for something. And what they motherfucking wanted to fight and die for was controlling your black ass. That's what they felt was important. They felt like, look, man, our people, if we ain't running everybody else people, I'd rather us get exterminated. If we ain't on top, we don't want to exist in the world. And you look at what that attitude got white people. They ain't out here talking about getting punched in the face by their ancestors. They out here talking about their ancestors leaving them wealth. They ancestors leaving them the Bible to make your black ass as stupid as you is, Umar. That's the white man's glory, to create dumb niggas like you. To create dumb niggas like you. Your glory from your ancestors is getting punched in the fucking face at 9 years old. And that gave you the knowledge, huh? But the knowledge still got you behind at 50. The alien didn't punch Q Butter in the motherfucking head, but his school built. The alien punched you in the head and you keep repeating yourself like you're retarded and struggling to build your school. Maybe that alien punching you in your head wasn't a blessing at all. Maybe it fucked your goddamn brain up, man. This is fucking crazy.
Christ. I'm still, if you have an interpretation, God is my witness, I'm not making this up. In the presence of the Almighty, in the presence of my ancestors, I swear to you that that yellow man.
Hey, Pastor P, you can say whatever you want, man. One thing is for sure. The white man face on that money that you need. All right? You can talk about white men sucking dick for crack. You can talk about all that, brother. But when you talk about a man sucking dick for crack, a white one don't pop in mine. A black one do. Now, when you talk about God, the image of God, a white Jesus pop in all of our mind. And you know why? That's because the white man did that. He always painted himself in glory. And the white man and the black man throughout history has been the crackhead, New Jack City, Pookie. Like some of the most staple images of a crackhead is a black man. If I go to the internet right now and put in crackhead, black ones gonna pop up, not white ones, and I'm not even gonna put no color on it. Watch this. I'm gonna show you how you full of shit and in denial. Crackhead, let's go to images. You feel me? We get stuff like this. This guy is not convincing to me. He's not no crackhead, maybe a cokehead, but definitely not a crackhead. These are sellable crackheads. If you want to convince brothers, just say if you're a white person and you want to be a crackhead for Halloween, you're going to have to do blackface too. Because if you want to be your best crackhead as a white person, you better make sure you paint your skin black. Everybody know that the stereotype for the crackhead is niggas. We ain't gonna let you change it. When I think of a crackhead, I think of Dave Chappelle, nigga, on the damn Comedy Central chasing the damn rocks. The white man ain't got a character that he played as a crackhead. I think of Ricky Smiley on Friday with the Santa Claus hat on. I think of Ezel on Friday. Quit motherfucking lying to yourself, nigga. The black man made sure he aced the stereotype of as a crackhead and a crack dealer. You better get that white man up out of that. Now, if you want to talk about the stereotype for a conqueror, for a warrior, for somebody that's going to come to your land and take your shit while they doing crack, then that's the white man. Because if the white man is a crackhead, it didn't stop him from enslaving you and beating you up. Your crack addiction stopping you from doing that, though. So I still got to give him props because he a crackhead and he invented crack. And you a crackhead and you didn't invent crack, you damn fool. And that went to my nigga Pastor P. That's just to black folks in general that's trying to deny the fact that the white man ain't that nigga. Yeah, and it ain't just because I'm a coon why I'm saying it. It's just because coons tell the truth, nigga. I want the black man to know, nigga, you are a loser when it come to that white man, and what you gonna do about it? See? Because we'll go in on each other. Niggas versus niggas, we go, boy, your niggas step on your shoes is on. But when it come to you fighting that white man, you want to remind me of the black folks that we always had black warriors. The black man invented this. The black man ain't invent shit today. See, the black man want to ride off what his ancestors did, and the damn white man want to build on top of his ancestors' legacy, you damn fools.
And came in my room, 3 feet tall, pure light in the shape of a man. The outline was a man, but the whole body was light, made of yellow light, bright yellow light. Stood there for a few seconds. I tried to act like I was asleep because I was scared, and he ran up, punched me, and ran out. And I was dazed for a minute. And I thought I was broke or my nose was black. And I ran into my parents' room, and they didn't believe me. God is my witness. Does anybody, if you think you know what that yellow person was, that yellow thing in the shape of a man, that
yellow thing in the shape of a man could have been a good goddamn piece of, that crack be yellow too. Shit probably was a boulder chipped off the size of a nigga, son. I'm just fucking with you. You was 9. But you was on some shit hallucinating like that, boy. This boy been smoking crack at a young age. What's that scene in Lean On Me? You smoke crack, don't you, boy? Jump. Jump. Go ahead and jump. That's Umar. This boy mind been bad. Swallowing them big old loogies like that. Everybody know. Now, we only human. Sometimes you may swallow, and it's always a yucky moment, but that nigga be swallowing them loogies the size of a tennis ball. You gotta spit them out, son.
I think he came from the spaceship because we saw the spaceship the same night. I think he came from the spaceship. If you think you have an interpretation, please.
I think it came from the spaceship. You big dummy. If it's an alien and you saw the ship, then saw the alien, duh. Oh, let me get my audience involved ass nigga. YouTube got to get, YouTube messing the game up. Because YouTube teach these niggas to interact with their audience and ask them questions so they can comment in the comment section to help the video go. And I see all these, if I ain't got nothing to ask you, I'm not going to make up no shit just to do that. Because then you going to sound stupid like Umar, like you really don't know. I see that shit all the time. Let me know, family. Like I see the pink joints for the women and the blue joints for the guys. And I'm trying to get some for my daughter and my son. Which color should I get my son and which color should I get my daughter? Let me know in the comment section because I don't know. And I'm like, wait a minute, bro. You don't know to get the blue ones for your son and the pink ones for your daughter? Bitch, you do know. You just following the algorithm. Because YouTube say ask questions to your audience. Make them comment. Nigga, y'all niggas, just don't ask nothing if that's what you gonna do. Because now you look stupid. I don't know, family. I'm hungry as hell. Should I eat right now or should I wait? Like, that's what content is becoming today. Goofy than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? YouTube got the game fucked up. I don't know, family. I really got to take a shit. Should I hold it right now or should I just, goddamn it, go and take a shit?
Please text me. Maybe y'all can help me make sense of that. 215-989-9858. 2159, it was not a nightmare because I was awake, my Negro brother. My calcified pineal gland having Negro pen.
See what I'm saying? Now you want to say that you want to do that, man. That's why I told you. All of y'all over there talking to this nigga is weird. Cause he's talking about he was abducted by aliens. He's fucking telling you a lie. And then you already weird trying to entertain a lie. And then he gonna talk to you like shit when you doing him a favor entertaining his goddamn lie. This shit is fucking sad, man. This nigga talk to y'all like shit when you doing him a goddamn favor entertaining his motherfucking lie. This is just terrible, man. Oh, my. This is horrible.
I was wide awake. I just told you that. 215-989-9858.
I just told you I was wide awake. He was yellow and he was muscular. He was yellow and he was muscular. He was yellow and he was muscular. Tell me what happened, fam. 215-558. Can someone explain the little yellow man to me? 215-558. Can anyone explain the little yellow man to me? 215-558. Can anyone explain the little yellow man to me? 215-558. Can anyone explain the little yellow muscular man that punched me in the face to me? 215-558. Call on in, family. Can anyone explain to me the Bro, do you know how dumb you look? You look dumb as fuck. Call in, family. 215-558. That was a little muscular man. He was yellow. He had a light glow. He didn't have any features. He was 3 foot tall. He punched me in the face. Jacksonville, North Carolina, 9 years old. 215-558. Can anybody call in and let me know about the little yellow man? We talking about the little yellow man, right? He didn't have any details, but he had an orb. He looked like a little bit like Buddha, but not too much like Buddha. He gave me Pikachu vibes. But 215-558, can I have all of my UFO experts call in and let me know it was a little yellow one this time? It wasn't a green one. It was a little yellow one, right? He was about 4'2". He came in my room, Jacksonville, North Carolina, 215-558. This is what we own tonight, family. The little yellow man's. Call in if you want to talk to me about the little yellow man that got off the spaceship and punched me in the face at 9 years old. Call it in, family. 215-558. Call it in right now, family. What we own tonight, everybody hit the like button. The little yellow man tonight, right now, son. Call it in right now. Like, what the hell? Can y'all imagine this? Can you imagine that? That's a show. That's a call in. For real, for real. Damn. This is crazy. I would love to hear people calling in. So how did he, what was he again? You know it's going to be one nigga squinching his eyes real tight. And he going to be taking it serious. He was 3 foot tall. He going to have a pen and a pad. And a little yellow one. You said, and did he run or did he walk? It's going to be one of them call in, right? And it's going to piss Umar off. He going to get your pineal gland calcified ass up off this show. Either you know it or you don't. We don't write shit down, son.
My calcified pineal gland having Negro being brother. I told you I was wide awake. I was in Jacksonville.
You letting that nigga talk to you like that. He didn't talk to that alien like that. Ain't that a bitch? That alien went in that nigga room and beat him up, and he called it a spiritual moment. And you, his brother, just trying to consort with him on the matter, and he talking to you like that with his bipolar ass. The boy got psychological issues. You just sitting there trying to entertain his lie and consort with your brother. And this nigga, I told you, these niggas don't got that same smoke for them aliens. That's why, nigga, when it come to us versus the aliens, we killing you bitches. Because y'all rhyme with them aliens and you going against humans. All of y'all niggas got all this vitriol for humans, but the aliens can stick you in the ass with probes. It can cut your back open and fuck with your spinal cord. It can fucking punch you in the face and shit, child abuse. All that is get a pass. Not only a pass, you fucking get on your knees and say it's a spiritual moment. And a nigga say something you don't like and he get cussed the fuck out and disrespected. You niggas need to leave Earth, man, and go wherever the fuck these aliens at. Cause y'all treat them better than humans, nigga. Y'all connect with E.T. better than humans. You, Pharaoh, and all you other goddamn weirdos that got something against the human race, but you keep putting these damn aliens on pedestals. Fuck you and E.T., nigga. I'm for the next human, nigga. Talking about you for black people. You really for aliens, nigga. We ain't fucking with y'all niggas. It's humans versus aliens. All that black-white shit, we ain't on it, nigga. If aliens are among us, then we got to put the race shit aside. Because now it's the human species versus the aliens. So now it's us versus everybody that's friendly with the aliens and who hating on other races and keeping the division going. Because the aliens trying to divide humans amongst each other. They want the black humans fighting the white humans so they can take over our planet. So if you out this bitch promoting what the aliens promote, which is racial division, and you got more love for the aliens than the humans, and you don't see that the war is aliens versus humans now, then the humans need to kill niggas like y'all with the aliens too when the alien war break out. Y'all working for them damn aliens.
North Carolina. That's where I decided to be a psychologist. This happened the same year I decided to be a psychologist in the same house I was living in. Was it an Orisha? Was it an ancestor? Was it an alien? What punched me and what did it put into my Ori? What?
My brother, you sound stupid than a motherfucker. What punched me and what did it put into my Ori? Spirits don't punch you to put shit into your aura. They don't physically attack people to spiritually enrich them, dummy. Guess what? Knowledge is what empower the soul. Food ain't that's why you building a goddamn school. If knowledge comes from aliens punching you in the damn face, you shouldn't be building a school. You should be building a building for aliens to goddamn come and punch motherfuckers. This is fucking crazy. And he's gonna ask questions and line it up the way he want it to be. What punched me and what did it put in my Ori? I would have called in and been like, brrr. First of all, that was a human burglar that punched you in your face as a child and it made you crazy than a motherfucker. Nigga, go get help. And I would have hung up. He wouldn't have liked it, that shit, but nigga, you seeking our help, right? You can't get the help you want to get. If you don't know and you need answers, if everybody call in and say that, it'll fuck the whole show up. Nigga, you up there playing dumb, telling this goddamn lie.
Did it put into my soul that 3 feet yellow being?
See, y'all look dumb as hell calling in, entertaining this nigga just for him to talk to you like shit. And all of y'all look stupid, even being amongst this shit. And you look very stupid when you the one getting talked to like shit. This is just all crazy, man. All of y'all look weird as fuck. And the weirdest ones are the ones that Umar is snapping on. I'm trying to tell you what the 3-foot yellow man was, and he's snapping on your dumb ass. But I'm trying to help you, Umar, with the yellow man. You look even weird, nigga. You look way weird. You look more weird than Umar could ever look. That you even calling in, even entertaining this shit just for that nigga to talk to you crazy when this shit is some bullshit.
shaped like a man. Who's calling me while I'm live?
That's that alien calling you, nigga. Then you say you need help, nigga. Look at this nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That motherfucker, y'all still ain't tell me the name of that hat he got on. What you call them little hats right there? Cause his too small. Umar, that ain't even your size, nigga. That's your little sister, goddamn it, bucket hat, boy. Because if you look at the proportions, y'all, look at Umar cheeks and his big ass face. And then look at how his head go to shrinking when you... Hold up. Hey, y'all. Look. Yo. His fat face ass squeeze his whole top, nigga. 50% of your head missing. That shit is like a magic trick. It's like that nigga just put that shit on and made 50% of his head disappear. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is some kind of Jedi mind technology, nigga. Cause that nigga head look like it ain't proportioned right with that shit on. Like everything outside the hat look like King Kong, you know, Prince Papa. But the hat, it go to looking like a little nigga's head. Like, bro, this shit just sucked squeezed your shit. I don't know how to explain this shit, son. But this shit look like Biggie Small right here, Smally Biggs. Like, nigga, no, take that shit off, son. Take that or get one that's the right size, son. Cause that little ass, what you call them, it's a kufi, that's right. Son, that's an extra small kufi on a, son, you gotta get your size, man. You gotta get your size, man. Yeah, man. That nigga kufi look little, his head look tiny. In proportions to his damn face. It does not supposed to fit like that, son.
Brother Robert with the magazine, you want a magazine interview? No problem, Brother Rob. Listen, y'all, I don't
answer. Yeah, it looked like a thimble on his head. Somebody said looked like a thimble on his head. You damn right. That's what it looked like. A damn thimble.
To the phone, I need y'all to text me. Y'all keep calling me. I'm never answering the phone. That
nigga gonna take that kufi off and his whole head gonna expand out like Jiffy popcorn. That nigga got that shit suppressed right now, nigga. Talking about oppression. Free the top half of Umar's head, nigga.
I don't answer the phone. Text message. Stop trying to clog my life up with your issues. Text me. I don't answer the phone. I told y'all that. How many times I gotta tell y'all that? 215-989-9858. Did you hit the Cash App for Black History Month? Did all of y'all on my live hit the Cash App for Black History Month for FDMG? If you didn't hit the Cash App for the first day of Black History Month, I need you to do that right now.
Do y'all hear this shit, man? How do you get off a spaceship and still talk about Black History Month when we ain't alone no more, nigga? See, that's how I know y'all full of shit. You don't act like a real abductee.
$ FDMG school. $FDMG school. $FDMG school. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy.
People, that's it, man. I had to roast him. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, man. I got to get ready. I got shit to do, man. But I had to give y'all some because I won't be live again to probably Thursday night or Friday evening. But in the meantime, get my new documentary, hit the Cashapp, Fuel the Fire, man. Support the work, and we gonna keep coming with nothing but the fire. I appreciate y'all, man. And y'all take care. Peace and much love. It's been a real good. If I'm sending you away and you tight in the stomach, if you been laughing your ass off, send a little something to the Cashapp, man, for the time that we're putting in here on a Sunday night. And I appreciate y'all in advance. In the meantime, peace and much love.
Bro Sanchez, just one who's out there in the fight to teach. Bro Sanchez, you got the story right, and now I see, yeah. Bro Sanchez. Bro Sanchez, just one who's out there in the fight to teach. Bro Sanchez, you got the story right, and now I see.